Well, hello everyone and welcome to Fanatic. My name is Jesse, and today we have got a triple feature of sorts as we explore the three faces of Foley. That's right, we're going to have an actual triple feature today, unboxing three different figures, that is, Pop Funko figures. Funkos aren't necessarily my thing. I do have a decent collection of, well, I have a great collection of wrestling ones, and kind of an assortment of other ones. They're not my primary collection, but today we are going to be opening three different Funkos to take a look at them. So we have Cactus Jack, one of his prime hardcore personalities. We have the dude himself, hey, Dude Love. And we have arguably, probably, his most infamous, famous, most whatever one, Mankind, in this exclusive Gamestop tin. It was the only way to get them. I did not really need the tin. It's a cool little tin, but came with a lot of goodies and stuff, but I really just wanted a Funko, and it was the only way to get it. But regardless, let's get to it. Let's get opening and see what it has to offer. Well, let's kick this off with the Cactus Jack. Bang, bang! And get him open. I am very excited about this figure, this Funko figure, if you will. Personally, the Cactus Jack was my favorite Mick Foley, face of Mick Foley or whatever. So, I was really excited about getting this. Personally, I would have liked him to do the finger gun thing. I understand that people get all offended about that kind of shit now. So, regardless, here he is. So, there he is. He has the little leopard print boots. It says Cactus on the sides. It has his Wanted shirt in there. Overall, pretty damn cool. They had to incorporate some kind of hardcore gimmick since they couldn't do the finger guns, I'm sure, was the deal here. But either way, definitely very cool. Love the way he looks, and it's a Funko. There's not much to look at, but there he is. He also comes with the 2000 Royal Rumble pin. So I'm assuming this is going to be more in line with his, probably, in my opinion, Mick Foley and Triple H is probably their best match ever. And I don't even just mean between the two of them, because that's obvious. I mean in general. I think it's arguably Triple H's best match. I think it's arguably Mick Foley's best match. Any face of Foley you want to go with, I think it was his best match. If you have never seen Cactus Jack versus Triple H at the Royal Rumble, my God, pal, you have got to watch this match. It is epic as all hell. If you're a new wrestling fan, you gotta watch it. Even if you're older and you've never watched it, which I've met some people, gotta watch it. If you don't like wrestling, you gotta watch it. It's such a classic match. It might make you a little queasy at parts, because it does get a little violent. Just as an example, Triple H got slammed onto a wooden pallet, and an unplanned event happened. A slither of wood went into his calf. And this is like in the first 10 minutes of the match. So we're going to finish the match with a piece of wood stuck in his leg. It was gruesome. Anyways, cool little Funko. Let's move on. Up next, ow, have mercy. We have Dude Love, who is the other personality, arguably the first personality of Mick Foley, as this was his gimmick when he was just a kid doing backyard wrestling, and years later it would come to pass that he would get the opportunity to portray this character on the big stage of the WWF. And here he is, Dude Love. This was a Funko I did not know I needed in my life. And now that it's here, so glad they did it. So glad. When they did the Cactus Jack one, I'm like, I kind of really want that, to be honest with you, even though definitive Mick Foley is Mankind. But once I knew they were doing this too, I'm like, okay, I need all three of them to do the three faces of Foley, because I love Mick Foley and I loved all of his personalities. So Dude Love was so great. It just was what it was. The same deal. He has the Dude Love on his pants, right on the sides. Nice little detail there. He has the classic tie-dye shirt and everything, the headband, the glasses, and all that. You can still see the classic vintage Funko beady eyes in there. Pretty awesome. He's doing the little finger thing, I guess because he was high all the time, because he's a hippie. Look at him. So, either way, Awesome little Funko. Not much detail to him. He doesn't come with anything. I don't exactly know where you can get these. I know I thought it was supposed to be a Hot Topic exclusive, and I found it at Target the other day. So I was actually going to make this video like a month from now. Because I'm like, well, I still got to order it from Hot Topic, and I was kind of being lazy and dragging my feet. But saw it at Target, picked it up, and here we are. So anyways, that is Dude Love. And now, let us move on to the main event, Mankind. Mankind was the most famous personality of Mick Foley. And probably his greatest character. For me, again, I've always been a big Cactus Jack fan. Because when I was a kid, I just loved all the street fighting and hardcore wrestling stuff. But, you know, Mankind was also pretty brutal. In fact, arguably the most brutal match of all time was as Mankind. Two of them, actually. One against The Rock in a I Quit match. I would not recommend watching this at home if you are, you know, weak-willed or not liking violence, because it's not bloody, but man, is it brutal. It's probably the reason it's one of the reasons that led to them not doing chair shots to the head. So if you ever want to see The Rock beat a man over the head with a chair to the point where it's kind of alarming, even though it's all, you know, it's fake. But yeah, it's pretty brutal to watch. So in real life, there was a lot of repercussions to that. So either way, great match, and of course versus Undertaker in the Hell in a Cell. Beautiful match. Great stunt work that you will never again see in wrestling. And if you do, they're idiots, because people should not be doing stunts like that. I'm not trying to sound like a fuddy-duddy, but pro wrestling is not trying to kill yourself. And that's kind of what happened in this match, where it just got real uncomfortable. Anyways, Mankind, here we go. So let's look at the back of this. It has the little Mankind logo, the red flannel, because he always wore the flannel shirt. And there he is. Kind of a cute little figure there. Now, unfortunately, this is not the Mankind we're getting with the corporate shirt. What we're getting is the original Mankind. But let's skip that for now. We will get to him. We will get to him. First, let's look at... You get a pin. Pretty cool. Love the pin. Get a Mankind Have a Nice Day pin. And then you get a couple of things. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, so let's just open this little baggie up. Alright. So, it comes with a lanyard. I don't know what the obsession is with lanyards. I'm assuming it's because kids have to wear the tags at school, and so they can just customize it and wear what they want. I assume that's what it's for, but otherwise, I just don't really understand the point. Anyways, you got the Mankind one, and you can, if you want, take this off, and you got yourself a Mankind keychain, which I think is dope. That is cool as shit. Look at that thing. Awesome. Awesome. So, you know, again, I didn't buy this thing to get the little perks with it, but perks are perks, and I will take them. And they give you a sock. And if you're not familiar with Mankind, and if you aren't, then I'm surprised you're watching this video and you're still watching. But here it is. You get the Funko sock. I don't know if I really want to take it out, because I feel like I might be able to, you know, resell some of this stuff. But fuck it. Alright, so you get your very own Mr.Socko. And if you're not familiar, Mr.Socko, as you can see, there's his mouth and his beard, and he oddly looks like Mick Foley, because what he would do is when he was Mankind, he had taping like right here, and he would stuff him in your mouth, and that was his finishing hold. Like, he put his fingers in your mouth and press down. The idea was that it like dried you out or something, and like, I guess in real life it would suck, even though you could just bite his fingers. No one ever tried doing that. But then, what got him really over with fans back in the late 90s was he would instead put a sock over his hand with his face on it, and he'd stuff it in your mouth and get you to go to sleep or whatever. So there's Mr. Socko. Hey everybody, it's me, Mr. Socko. So he had to give you a fucking sock, obviously. It's really, really strange, but no, Mr.Socko, no. No, 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 no! Regardless, that is all the little perks that you get. And here we are, Mankind himself. Now, he is in the old school outfit of Mankind. So let's get this thing open. Let's take a look at him. Now, I will give him credit, though. Incredible detail into this Funko. Incredible detail. The mask has all kinds of ripples for the leather and stuff. I love the details of the little straps on his boots. Some of the Funkos, I think, are overly simple, and that's okay. But I think in the case of some of them, like this Mick Foley one, it's actually really, really cool looking. I mean, they really nailed Mick Foley on this one. So, to be honest, it wasn't until I just now really looked at him, I'm actually super impressed. See, that's why I'm at on little finger taps that he would put down your throat. But, yeah. Wow, this is really cool. I'm actually, like, heavily impressed with this thing. Funkos don't normally get me to really, like, they don't really take me back like that. This one does. I mean, this is arguably a top 10 Funko of mine for the wrestling ones because of all the details they put on him. It's just great. And, you know, honestly, Mick Foley was always kind of a demented-looking character, so to see him in such a cute little Funko form just really cracks me up. So, wow. Awesome. But in review, we have now got Cactus Jack, the Dude, and Mankind. And there they are, all three right here, all three faces of Foley. And nothing will ever top that as far as gimmicks go. Master of the gimmick, master of the mic, master of hardcore, the king of the deathmatch, as the Japanese have dubbed him, because he blew himself up with like mini C4 explosives and wrapped himself up in barbed wire and all kinds of horrific stunts that he would do in Japan. Some of which he did here in the States as well. But anyways, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. Had a lot of fun doing this. Really excited to try to attempt to find room to put these Funkos because the Funko shelf of wrestlers it's been overflowing and I don't know what to do. But anyways, thanks a lot for joining. More to come and I'll see you in the odds.